Hello guys, hello. When was the last time you saw this combo together on this channel? It's been a long time coming.
Hi.
So you're welcome and welcome back to Favour. Am I sounding like I'm filming for my father's? No. Scratch this one. Scratch this. Hello everyone, you're welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Favour Okpaleze and this is introducing to you. I don't think I've introduced her to you on this channel like this. So introducing Mrs. Rejoice Iweze Oladapo, mommy of one cute boy. So today we are going to be doing something special for you because it's been long you saw this. So we decided we are going to film together. It's going to be something that everybody's gonna be satisfied.
Exactly.
You get it?
Exactly.
You get the gist now. So today is going to be a Q&A. So a few days ago I posted on my social media handles that you guys should send questions that we will answer, and you guys over-delivered. You over-delivered.
Deliver.
As in the business.
We got deliver.
Yeah. So the subscribe button is there, and some of you have been evading it. I want to know why. Where are you running to?
What's the usual?
Where are you running to? Where to? Please look up. See that red?
Subscribe.
Click it. Something is gonna come up that is bell that has code. Take it.
Click it.
Click that one
say
too.
the belly button. Click the belly button.
Click that one. You see all. Select all. Don't go for personalized. Just go for select. Just select all.
Just all.
And it's finished.
Bible says all things. If you forget, Bible says all things work together. So remember all things. So just go for all.
So I think that is going to be hit. Let me not just drag it. But all these things I've said, it's not going to cost you like any kind of money. It's not going to even take you. It's not going to take you up to 2 seconds. See? Anyway, so without further ado, we are going
I'm sitting so pretty. Okay, this is not my channel. I'm just sitting very pretty.
So we are going to go ahead and answer your questions. Even though some of them were very probing, but we try to answer the ones we answer. We may not be able to answer all. And before we get into answering the questions, we are going to be filming for her own channel as well. So after you are done on this channel,
move over there.
Move to Rejoice Iweze channel. Go and type Rejoice Iweze, and if you've not subscribed there, subscribe. So without further ado, let's get this video started because it's been a long time coming. So I'm going to be starting with Favour. I want to start. The reason why I mentioned her name is because this is a young girl that I actually do love. I love her persistence. So Favour, I've decided to answer your own question first. Okay, so it doesn't mean I don't see all of you. I see all of you. So okay, so Favour says, how many years do you, Sister Favour, senior Sister Riri? I always think it's 1 year and a half. He's wanted to start off light. So as I picked this question.
Really? Wow, that question is so direct.
It's very direct.
Very direct.
And I actually thought that the answer to this question was a common knowledge. It's 1 year. And it's not 1 year. It's 11 months. It's 11 months and 3 weeks.
It's exactly 1 year.
No, when I say 11 months and 3 weeks.
It's exactly.
I never reach 1 year, they born you.
I just feel it's exactly.
Some people say it's exactly 1 year.
No, it's exactly 1 year if you count it very well, because my birthday is on the 18th, whilst your birthday is on the 25th.
And that's what I said.
So it's
11 months, 3 weeks.
It's 1 year, Jared.
11 months, 3 weeks, 1 year.
1 year.
It's 1 year.
So I think that says it.
That's the way senior person does senior person, whether not 1 day. Senior or senior.
I rest my case.
So the next question says, how has marriage affected the relationship between you and Rejoice? On my own end, not on my own end, on both of our own ends, our relationship is cool. We're cool.
Yeah, I think I know where this person is coming from, in the sense now the conversation has changed, because I think I'll call her my senior colleague. Yeah. So because he's my senior colleague, so there are some questions.
Do you recognize this if you're Nigeria?
Especially when it comes to, I remember when I was in labor for Ire. Oh my god, it was my sister. In fact, my sister and my husband, they were both on call. I think I'm going to give that gist, but let me just give you a snippet.
Abi?
Yeah, I'm going to give that gist on my YouTube channel. So just ensure that you how they put your notification.
Turn on your notifications.
Exactly. So the conversation has kind of changed, but it's still the same. But now it's more like, how do I go about this?
The relationship has matured.
Yeah, it has matured. Ire is doing like this. What do I need to do? I know at the time I was that labor this thing. Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh my god. People will send me video. Go what's this one?
Do this one,
The
do this one.
circles this way. The
Okay.
circles this thing.
Circuit.
My god, circuit this thing. I put it. She
Mile
said,
circuits.
have you done it? Did you go and
How
check it
frequent
again?
have you done it?
Just this, it was more like I was just disturbing Favour. I'm feeling like this one will say, check it. Has he come to the back? Do this thing. I said, oh my god. So it's more like
We gotta
our
do what we gotta
conversation.
do.
Yes.
Has changed. So if you want to know, the relationship is still very, very much
Very
intact.
active. We're active.
So somebody says okay, before we read the next questions, I want to address one question that I got a lot about just not showing her baby's face. I want us to start to respect people's privacy. If somebody says this is how they like their things kept, please keep it for that person that way. So if somebody says this is how, if somebody says this is how I want my life to be structured, don't try to impose the way you want your own life to be structured to the person. I understand that many of you are saying it out of love because you love this child, and you want to also see the face of this young man that you love. But give her time. She will, in time, when she decides to, even if she decides not to, I don't want you people to, because of it, say, okay, oh, we don't like her anymore. No, this is her life choice. This is a decision that she has made with her husband. So you cannot be comparing her and the way they run their own to me and the way I run my own. It would be insensitive to do that. So I would like for you people to stop mentioning it, and please, even on her own channel, don't mention it anymore. Don't even compare it anymore, because I just feel like we should learn to respect boundaries. So is there anything you want to say to that?
Actually, I have actually not want to talk about it anyway.
I just wanted to, because I got a lot of it. So somebody says, I like this question. Are you guys still best friends? Still talking of friends? Abi, your husbands don't claim the position. Okay, I will let you start first.
Why would I start first? But we already talked about it.
No, because this one directed to a different angle.
Yeah, I understand. But the fact still remains, once a best friend for my sister and I don't know for any other person. You know, some persons will be
Why
like,
do people think that a best friend must be one person? That is another thing.
Personally,
Best friend cannot only be one person.
I don't know for anybody, but personally, let me talk about my own self. Aside my husband, I have sisters.
No, the reason why I was saying it is because many people think when you say best friend, if you now say the other person is a best friend, it's not like you're contradicting yourself. It's possible for two friends to be best friends. So my husband is my best friend. She is my best friend. Her husband is her best friend. I am her best friend. So it coexists. These two things are two truths can exist at the same time. These two things exist at the same time.
The reason why some persons probably feel that way is they will have this sense of feeling that there are some things you might not tell this person, that now this person is now in the picture. I don't know if you understand.
No, but I think
that now in the picture, so there'll be a little bridge in the friendship.
Okay, look at the way I see. Look at the way I see.
So that's the way most times people see it. So when you have a best friend, and then you have a new best friend, it will not look as if this other person's attention is now being taken over by the new best friend. So,
but where I'm trying to go is this: when you have best friends, you know that there are some things I may not be able to discuss with this person, but I can discuss with this person. There are some things I can be able to discuss with this person that I can discuss with this person, not because I'm keeping it a secret from either of them, but because this person's personality can carry this discussion, but the other person's personality cannot carry that discussion. So this is how it goes. This is exactly how it goes. So sorry for the song, it's my ringing tone. So this is how it goes. It's possible to have two best friends. So she's my best friend, my husband is still my best friend. So it did not change. For
let's go to the next question.
people. Okay, so somebody says, how are you both managing being wives, mothers, and career women at the same time? I'll let you go first.
Why am I always going first? So
and I'm sorry, it will not be like, yes, it's my channel. It does not mean I have to now be.
But we said something in the book of Ecclesiastes. I think that was what we used whilst growing up. My head even thought of that. Said there is time for everything. So there is time when, even though we are wives round the clock, I'm a wife to my husband round the clock. I'm a mother to my son round the clock. At the same time, there is time for everything. If you see me answering calls of my clients and everything, I've already apportioned that this is the time for it. So probably I have done the food, I've prepared everything that needs to be done. Now everyone in the family is satisfied. So this particular time is business time, it's business o'clock. So I'm going to ensure that I handle the business. Then when it comes to the ministry, of course, ministry is an everyday something. Sometimes even when I'm talking to my clients, I kind of chip in, have you received Christ? Do you know about
every is an altar.
And then I used to do that often. So round the clock, I'm a minister. I'm not a minister on Tuesday, then a businesswoman on Friday, and then a wife on Monday, or this thing. But just like I said, Bible says something that there is time for everything. So at the end of the day, I'm a wife on the clock, I'm a mother on the clock, I'm a minister on the clock. So I've apportioned everything. Oh, I'm also a trader, a forex trader. I'm also a travel agent. All of them, but it's all about time management. And one thing I tell people is sometimes you have to do self-appraisal. Sometimes you appraise yourself. I don't know for every other person. I appraise myself. Probably you
appraise everything. Appraise your spiritual life. You appraise your own personal life. You appraise your marriage, your parenting journey, everything about your education.
So I think it's even in that appraisal. I not tell myself this time. I think you spent so much time doing this. You would have achieved more if you had spent lesser time
doing that, maybe put it into something else.
You know, that kind of
and there's something I learned a few years ago. I think that was 2 years ago. I learned to have a to-do list. Every morning I wake up, I make a to-do list on my phone, and if time permits me, I make a to-do list and paste it on my mirror. Once I'm done with my personal devotion, we do a family devotion and all that, I see pam. This is what I'm meant to do. So time management will help you more as a family person. And one thing I have not forgotten is the fact that no matter what, the most important relationship that I have is my relationship with God, and the next relationship is my family. So family above all, God, everything. Family, and then everything.
And even in the family, so even in the
family, it's husband before children. So the reason why I say this is because many people, and let me even say this before I say what I wanted to say. It is possible to have it all, because many people I've heard that question a lot. Is it possible to have it all as a woman, as a married woman with children? It's possible to have it all, but now the catch is you can't have it all at the same time.
True.
So if you want to have it all at the same time, something must give. There's no how you have it all at the same time. Exactly. Something must give. So that time that little time that you may be dedicating to your business, that time you have taken it away from the time you're supposed to spend with your children. Exactly. That time you're spending with your children, you've taken it away from your business, and you've taken it away from your spouse, and vice versa.
It's now, I think it's priority.
Yeah, you have to set, as if you must succeed in marriage and family life, you must set your priorities straight. And the problem is many people set their priorities wrongly, because they put their careers above their children. I used to say that there's nobody that has on their deathbed said, I wish I spent more time working. It is always, I wish I spent more time with family. It's always, I wish I spent more time with God. It is never, I wish I spent more time doing my business. And let me tell you this thing, as a business person, I have to be brutally honest. You are not indispensable. That I do a bunch of things, but that thing that if I am not able to do it at that time, somebody else can actually render that service. I may even render it more than I do. So as I'm trying to achieve excellence in my business and whatever it is that I'm doing, I also understand the fact that I am indispensable. They may miss me, but does it mean that nobody else can do what I am doing? Somebody else can do it. Somebody else can be as honest as I am in my business. Somebody else can be as good as I am in my business. In that office space, once something happens to you, they will hire another person. So always remember it. Always know that you are not indispensable. That is why I will always tell people, whether you're a man or a woman, never prioritize your career above your marriage, above your children, above family, above relationship with God.
God is there. So there's nothing. Obviously, you can't be your family, your career can't obviously compete with God. Except
you choose to let it.
You choose to let it.
Because some people, have you prayed? I do not have time today. I used to say it. Even if you feel like today is jam packed, as little as 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Because as a married person, as little as 5 minutes, you do speak with your husband, don't you?
Exactly.
So why can't you even spare that 5 minutes to speak with God?
Exactly.
It is not impossible to incorporate see, if there's something you should have at the back of your mind, let every other thing, I used to remind myself that thing every morning, and I put it in prayer. Let every other thing revolve around God, and not God revolve around every other thing. Because if you want to try to let God
at the center of it all.
So, because if God is at the center of it, that means Him first, every other thing is an offshoot.
But oftentimes, let's be very honest with ourselves. Oftentimes, it's as if at the center of our business, at the center of every other thing, we are seeing our business. But in our morning devotion, we'll be saying, at the center, it's you that I see.
But do you really see God in the center?
Do you really see God?
Do people really? And I think this is another topic.
Do you really
people
see
really see God in the center of your business or your raising
That's
your
the reason
children?
why we are even making. That's the reason why we're making mistakes, because if as we sing it and then we are doing it, it makes it okay, at the center of it all. But sometimes after we are done singing it, that's it.
That is where it starts.
That's where it starts, it ends, and that's very wrong. That's very, very bad. Then just like she said something, she said you have to prioritize things, and something must give. The working class lady that said she wants to be a working class lady and then ditch family.
Don't stress somebody's son.
Remember that child that you are leaving behind will one day be looking at you. Mommy, you did not train me.
So Mommy, you leave help to train your children.
You leave nanny. I'm not saying you shouldn't get this, but just like she said something, she said that no one at their deathbed has ever said, I wish I spent more time working. But it's always, I wish I spent more time following God or serving God, or I wish I spent more time with family, because family is everything. Family is everything.
Okay, so I think we've just on this question for too long. So the next question says, what was your reaction when she told you that her fiancé was from another tribe? Okay, so my reaction, a bit of a surprise, but it wasn't like it took me off guard, because okay, that was I made a vlog of our going to the village at that time. So early morning, that was on the 2nd of January. Was it? On the 2nd of January 2020, that's the year you got married. 2022. She called me, woke up very early in the morning, because we spent the night in my father's house in the village. So she called me that she wanted to discuss something with me. So she told me everything. And I encouraged her. It's not the end of the world. It is not something that he's a human being. He's a Nigerian. He is a child of God. So at the end of it all, as long as the core things, see, I used to say it,
as long as the boxes are being
as long as the core is intact, every other thing is icing on the cake.
True.
So the core thing is that he's a child of God. The core thing is that he has the Spirit of God leading him. The core thing is that he's a good person, that has a good legacy, or that has lived a good life so far. The core thing is that he's a serious young man, is that he's a hardworking young man. The other things are icing on the cake. So is it now, am I now saying this to say, oh, I did not feel some kind of way? Of course I did, because hello, I would like to have her close by. But I am not the one getting married. She is the one getting married.
Exactly.
So if anything comes up tomorrow, I'm not going to be the one facing it. She's going to be the one dancing to the tune. So my job is, as she has brought it and we have examined, this is a good person. After the examination, pray along with her, believe with her, plan with her. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So I don't know any other story you're looking for.
That's it.